Absolutely beautiful fall day here. Excuse the machine noise in the background, probably some leaf blowing going on. You know, there's a lot of trees around here, so I just love it. You know, this is actually a perfect, beautiful day today. So over the years, as I mentioned, I haven't given a lot of details on a lot of stuff. I've been given so much, I just kind of throw it in videos and post it and don't give a lot of explanation. There's been a lot of handprints given over the years. As I've said, I've used my vehicle many times, which has shown a oily residue, you know, that's left on whatever, a window or a vehicle. And anybody that is involved in this subject that gets close enough and is getting similar, you know, they'll say the same. Yeah, there's oily residue left from their prints. So, you know, this is something that's been consistent. And while I've been given quite a few prints over the years on my vehicle, some of them drawn, you know, that is consistent with their humor. You know, they're a bunch of comedians, really. The humor it's nonstop with them. Some of it can be annoying, but especially with the younger males. And but most of the time, it's, you know, they're funny. It's funny stuff. But again, the oily residue like this that's been left on my vehicle, you know, is something that you know, can be substantiated, corroborated with other researchers getting similar, right? But there was only one time that I really got a good handprint in the snow, a big handprint in the snow. I've gotten other handprints in the snow from younger family members, but yeah, Dwayne saw this first. We were looking at prints in the snow, and he stumbled across this, you know, this impression, and I almost basically, I didn't realize what it was at first. You know, almost dismissed it as just some anomaly or something, but we took a closer look and we realized, yeah, that's a big palm print there, you know, with the finger markings. So this is a piece of film footage that really, you know, stuck with me over the years. You know, I've been thinking about it lately, so I thought I'd go digging and repost this. So take a look at this.
Pretty chilly out tonight too. Don't seem to bother his feet too much. And we saw another one. They're not marked very well. Huh? I don't know what that is. I think that's just us. Moved around.
Oh, the imprint.
We didn't know what this was at first, but realize it looks like a hand imprint. It's about 11 inches. There's a hand marking on the car too. Yeah, the marks are there, for sure. And it's 7 inches wide, roughly. That looks like a handprint. That's the handprint. Looks like. Yeah, look at those finger marks. Looks like the same measurements for the mark on my vehicle.
I've talked about witnessing a marble appear. I've witnessed hundreds of marbles appearing, but it's that split moment that it pops into this dimension from another dimension. You know, it's rare that we see that instant. Although it's happened a few times now, and I got it 2 visits in a row. The first one, I was sitting down at the kitchen table, you know, having a discussion with Dwayne, and I had turned my head, you know, just looking at the other end of the table for a second, and they knew where my gaze was, so within arm's length, roughly, this marble appears slowly, and it gets pushed through the ether. It starts to appear. It wasn't fast. They did it slowly, so you know, it was maybe just a few seconds, but it wasn't like pop through instant, right? It was a few seconds, and I saw this, and I had audio running outside. The window was open, so it captures the conversation, and you can hear the marble hit the floor when it happens, right? You know, I'll put the wording with the conversation as best as I can, but you can, you know, there's always a bit of white noise in there with the audio, right? But you can hear the conversation as I just witnessed a marble pop through a dimensional veil. And it was the next visit, actually, that they did the same thing, but I had gotten up from the kitchen table, and I was just going to step outside, and I was bent over putting my shoes on, and they actually did it between, you know, where I was looking at my shoes, in between that space. I don't understand their abilities, of course. None of us do, really. I've even had my foot grabbed under the table, which, you know, there's been a lot of physical contact, right? I've had so much physical contact over the years. It's just, it's normal, really. And, you know, way back, it would always happen outdoors until, as I've mentioned before, until I asked them, you know, hey, can you do it indoors? So, you know, that's been quite consistent as well. And they like to show their humor with that, too. So I'm just going to put this piece of audio on so you can listen to the conversation that Dwayne and I had, you know, after witnessing this marble pop through a dimensional veil. And a port, basically, is what it's called. And yeah, it's just phenomenal stuff, you know, to be witness to. It's an instant greater understanding of reality when you see this stuff. It's a small gesture that gives so much knowledge and information. It just expands your human psyche, that bang, all of a sudden, you know, someone is there, unseen, invisible, interdimensional, because they're indoors. They're not coming through the door, and they just pushed a marble slowly through a wormhole, basically, is what it looked like. You'll hear me talk about that. And, you know, to be able to just push that slowly so I can personally witness the moment and experience that. It's incredible stuff. So listen to this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.
I saw that. I saw that appear. I saw that marble appear. It appeared right here. I just watched it. It appeared right there in front of my face.
I fucking heard it.
Well, they knew where I was looking. They knew where I was looking. That's what I think.
Looking over your head.
No, it just appeared right here. I was just kind of squeezed out of thing in and just poof. And dropped to the floor. I was looking right at it when it happened. They knew where I was looking, dude. It was right down my face.
You witnessed that?
Yeah. No, that was that was meant for me to see. So
Where did it appear?
right here, man.
Is it?
Yeah, I watched it kind of squeeze everything in, pop, and then boom. It's kind of like it's popped it into the connection. Boom, up. Kind of like squeezing through the
There was no projection? Nothing like that?
No, not like hitting it. No, man, it's just kind of like it's squeezed through, man. It's like, boop, right here, and I watched the whole thing. Right from the start. They let me see it. They put it right in front of my face. That's where I was looking.
And no trajectory,
No, that was me.
just watch it come through a dimension,
Like it squeezed
through around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like it dropped straight down.
Like when I watched it, it was like it was like it was trying to squeeze through and poof. I watched it come through, man, and then it just dropped to the floor right there. It was fucking awesome. That's the biggest visual I've had of that. I've seen it happen, numerous times, but
Well, you see them fall. But you said you saw it originate. You watched it come through.
it was like
Yeah, it wasn't a drop down out of,
I watched it come through, man.
that's the first.
Yeah.
So you said before you see them appear and drop down, but you
Yeah.
never said you see it fucking.
Not like that. Not like that. That was up. You guys say trying to do? Yeah, it's just kind of, it's kind of, push through it, pop through it. It wasn't so fluently smooth.
No trajectory, nothing of the sort. Just
No, it's just kind of like squeeze through it.
it's not going to come through the veil.
Usually, cats were kind of,
That's what I'm saying. You've never ever said you see marbles appear and drop, and you just witness
push through it.
squeeze through and all this.
Squeeze through. And it doesn't, it can be something so small, but it's not small, A moment in time and space, something pushed through a veil that isn't there. I'm sitting there looking, because they knew where I was looking, right? And they put it right in front of my freaking eyes, man. Right in front of my eyes.